101. Hey,
101.
man, that's an old song. 101. I like to play that game. And like Chico used to jam that Hall of Notes thing.
Shout out to Hall of Notes.
Shout out to Hall of Notes. Chico, a little before your time. It is the morning run. We got a throwback, well, I guess a flashback Friday video of Chico in the locker room. It's banging. It's the morning run.
Runner. Mount up. It is the morning run on this fantastic, freaky, fun flashback Friday. It's going down in a major way. Philip Dukes in Atlanta, where it's 1 p.m. Uncle Neely in Jackson, Mississippi, where it's 12 noon. I'm out here in the middle of the ocean in Hawaii, where it's 7 a.m. in the morning. We got you guys covered from across the nation. The coldest podcast show, morning time that you can find in the land. What's up, Uncle Neely? What's up, Duke Scoop?
It's all good in the hood, bro.
Wake y'all hands up. Let's go. We ready. It's Spicy weekend, dog.
I'm lubricated. I'm up. I'm
good.
Ready.
You need to be lubricated at this time of morning. You just got to stop putting it over your whole body. You know, just lubrication meaning that your joints are loosening up in the morning. You know, I'm not gonna say too much today. I'm just gonna say good morning. How y'all guys doing? Peace to the chat out there. Y'all make sure y'all put your city, your state, your country in the chat, and we'll let Dukes the Scoop and Uncle Neely talk to you guys.
Man, that's how you gonna roll today.
It's all good, little freak, man. Hey, listen. So where we are, man. I know I don't never say this, and I've been like, be patient and all of this. But after last night's Thursday night football game, I gotta say it. Free Shedeur Sanders, man. Free Shedeur, man.
Free Shedeur. Put a Free Shedeur in the chat.
Hey, Free Shedeur, man. To watch Joe Flacco go out there and ball out the way that he did, and really, this is 2 weeks straight.
Oh, you just gonna jump right into it then? Okay.
It's up.
Yeah. It's up.
Yeah, I just had to say Free Shedeur. My bad. I mean, yeah, Free Shedeur, man. Golly, dog. Like, because it's got to be the sit. Like, Joe Flacco was benched in Cleveland. And now I get what Mike Tomlin was saying. He was like, "What are you doing? You're gonna trade this guy to arguably the best offense in our division, and we know he can still play. That's why y'all sorry." Is basically what Mike Tomlin said.
Mm-hmm. And now you trade him to a team that has some prolific receivers who catching the ball, not leading the league in drops. And look what happened. Man, unbelievable. Mike Tomlin saw it coming, though. We covered this, previously on the show, but I think Mike Tomlin saw it coming. As far as Joe Flacco, 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, clutch win over the Steelers. What you thought about this last night, though?
I'm in total agreement with Dukes. I don't associate it a lot with Tomlin's comments because like I said before, you had a chance to Shedeur too, and you didn't take it. So I ain't hinging or hanging my hat on the Mike Tomlin nail in this situation. But I will say that the Browns always gone brown, man. They proven it. Like it's some things, man. It's just not one-offers. It's just not anomalies. It's just not happenstance. Elizabeth Taylor was married 10 times. One of the dudes twice. So she had 11 husbands.
Man.
10 men ain't wrong about the same thing. 10 men that don't know each other, that ain't never had a conference call together, and reached the same conclusion, they ain't wrong about the same thing. And it's coincidence. It's a reason you done had the most quarterbacks since 1999. And it ain't like somebody is 2 or 3 behind you, like nipping at your heels. It ain't close. Oh, yeah, that was a different owner. Whatever it is, there's a funk on that team that they mismanage quarterbacks. Look at what Baker is doing in Tampa. Have we forgotten that he was recently a Brown?
And
look what they did to get Deshaun Watson. And look where he is. Like there is a funk on that team as it relates to management of quarterbacks on their franchise, and ain't but one person can get him out of it. And that's number 12, Shedeur Sanders.
Dang.
I told y'all before, and I say it again. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter are job security. If you put them on the field, they give you so much of a chance and hope and galvanization, Chico, that your job's safe because you're going to win. If you want to get fired, don't play.
Well, it seems like they're trying to either get fired or prove that Dillon Gabriel is that guy, because they want to give him every chance. It seems like to
And let me
fail
say this,
or
Chico.
succeed.
Let me say this
Please
because
do.
bring up a very salient point there.
Salient.
They should want to give him a chance because they drafted him before they drafted Shedeur. So I'm not even mad about it. And Dillon Gabriel may be that guy. I mean, right now there are 32 guys in the NFL that are all that guy. You know, so he very well may be a capable NFL quarterback. What I'm saying simply is the future of your franchise to turn it around right now and going forward, that's way more Shedeur Sanders odds than it is Dillon Gabriel odds.
Let me ask you this, Unc and Dukes. See Joe Flacco get out of Cleveland from a terrible situation. Cleveland right now, wide receivers leading the league in drops. Jerry Jeudy, their leading wide receiver, I think he has 3 drops. You know, let me ask you this. Is it more of the receivers and maybe the scheme that's going on in Cleveland when you see a guy like Joe Flacco get traded out and then have the success he had with those receivers out there? So saying that, is it better for Shedeur to stay on the bench for right now and let Dillon go out there and play with those subpar receivers? Or would Shedeur improve those guys?
I think both could be true. But I think the best thing is to free him. Free
from the whole situation, dog.
Man, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but you could literally almost say he's like a pseudo political prisoner. Politics got him there. It had nothing to do with football. Politics got him there. And so it's almost like he's a pseudo political prisoner. That 3 P's? PP, yeah.
It is. Now Chico didn't know.
Chico would say that's an S.
Yeah, shit, he didn't know. Yeah. Like he think pneumonia start with an N, so you gotta walk in slow now.
Phone start with an F.
Play stupid, boy.
He went to Sunday school and Bible college. He said, "Put Psalm 23."
Peace off.
But serious business, man. I think Shedeur does raise the level of play around him. I also think that there were some throws that Dillon Gabriel had at his behest that my man Shedeur would have made. And of course, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But at this point, I'm willing to bet that Shedeur makes those throws for sure. So I think both could be true. I'm not just crazy about Shedeur playing in Cleveland at this point. I don't give a darn about the Browns either, to be honest. Shout out my boy Coach Prime, but I mean, at this point, I think some reps would be good for him, even to showcase him. And I think that maybe Shedeur, I think having the right quarterback could bring something out of that offense. So we'll see.
Man, if they ever did right by him, you had to push me out of line of buying a Browns 12 jersey. But because of the way it all went down, I ain't never clicked on that button. Because like you said, the way this all started, Chico, Dukes, I can't be on the Brown bandwagon. Yeah, you got my guy, but look how you got him. You got him when you got him. You stuck it to him. And he ain't done nothing to you. Now you want to give him the opportunity when giving him the opportunity is in totally in your best interest. Like you're getting to that point, and we always talked about this since the draft, that I thought it would happen, the bye week. And they're coming up on that. I think they're 2 weeks away from it. And that's their 2-week window to me. And I'm like you, Chico and Deuce. Deuce, when you say free him, I either mean free him as in put him out there on the field or free him and let him go somewhere. And one of the exchanges about going somewhere is you got to put him out there on the field. Because people need to truly see what they're going to get. That way you can maximize the value for him. If you were to let him go unseen, so to speak, you're not going to get everything you can from him, and that's not in your best business interest. But again, when the Browns operated in their own best business interest?
Wow.
And so I will go back on what Tomlin said. This, kind of an unwritten rule in NFL football You don't help your division opponent get better.
Right.
Yeah, trades have to happen. That's just the nature of the league. But you try to trade somebody out of conference and definitely out of division. So I feel Mike on that. It's like, hey man, Chico, what did me and Deuce talk about the other show? You gotta be careful who you play blackjack with because it's all us against the dealer.
Right.
And I've sitting next to a joker to keep making the dealer hand stronger.
Right.
Like, man, it's one thing to hurt yourself. You hurt me. Let me go get me another table. So I feel Tomlin in that regard. That we all trying to get past this prolific Cincinnati offense, keep them downtrodden while their starter is out. You help them get better. You hurt all of us.
The dealer's sitting there at 15. You got 18. The guy next to you got 19.
And he say hit.
Hit. Hit. We like, what? Like, what are you doing? Right. And then he takes the 10 out, or he takes the 9 of the high card out. He busts out a 26 or something crazy. And then the dealer gets the low card, and then he wins with a 19 or a 20. Like, I been there. That was a great analogy. I felt that one on another level. Pause.
Let me ask this. I know this will be on the receivers right here with all these drops. But you're catching from a left-handed quarterback. You're going from a right-handed quarterback to a left-handed quarterback. It could be possibly that's no excuse because they should be working on this extra time if that's the case. But it could be the fact that they're not comfortable catching passes from a left-handed quarterback. I'm not sure what it is.
No, let's put the Chico circle in the chat right now, because Chico, you would be the best person of us three to break that down as a Division I tight end. You break that one down. Put the circle in the chat for Chico. We need you to answer your own question.
Well, it's true. I remember hearing Jerry Rice break that down back when he switched from Joe Montana to Steve Young. He talked about how the flight of the ball is totally different. Whether it's going to spin this way or that way, the spin is different. So you have to look at it and catch the ball in a different type of way. Like the trajectory of the pass will be different from a right-handed passer than a left-handed passer, so to speak. So the best thing for you to do is catch as many balls as you can, football that is, after practice, during practice, overtime and such, to just get comfortable with that, because it's unnatural for a receiver to catch those passes, because usually you grow up catching passes from a right-handed quarterback, right?
Right.
So you have to get used to that. It's just a different spin on the ball. If you ever played baseball, it's the same way hitting a left-handed pitcher than a right-handed pitcher. It's a little bit of a difference, so you have to get used to that. So maybe that's what the receivers are having problem with. And if it is, that's a damn shame, because they're pro receivers and they got all the time in the world to be practicing to catch that, to get comfortable with it. So I'm just asking, do y'all think that could be a problem? If y'all would even know that would be a problem. I don't know.
I mean, I think if you put everything on a pie chart, you can have the glare of the sun as a problem. I think we can sit here and fill the pie chart out on excuses and what ifs and probables and maybes and likelihoods. But the bottom damn line is that you conclude with, Chico, they're professional receivers. Catch the ball. And I would believe this. I think repetition builds confidence, like you're alluding to there. And so get your reps up with them. But when I talk to guys like a Jason Phillips or, Terrell Owens, they don't make like it's a big deal, switching, that you catch the ball. And
Right.
I also don't think that guys are out there hurting themselves deliberately trying to drop a pass because of who's throwing it. So I don't think that's happening. So it's just a series of unfortunate events. But I will say this, Chico. Just like a Shasta Avery Hart brings the best out of you, a Natalie Eva Marie brings the best out of you, you can have a quarterback out there that brings the best out of you.
That's
like you can have a guy, you could be a shooting guard and you have a point guard that you're familiar with and that's your guy, and I guarantee you your makes go up.
Look at Draymond and Steph. You think they'll just trade Draymond? They're not going to trade him because he has a special chemistry with Steph Curry. He can set a pick and make a pass at the same damn time with Steph, and they have that chemistry, and you just can't plug in anybody else that can do that, So styles, help teammates out, and I think those wide receivers got to get on the same page with whoever their quarterback is. But I see what you're saying. If Shedeur comes in there, it seems like everybody would just step up their game, because I think they'll feel like our guy is in now. The guy we've been waiting for is in. And when have you ever seen a quarterback gets sacked by the opposing team and the player jumps up and points at the sideline to the backup quarterback as if to say, put him in the game. He need to be in the game. What y'all doing? And it'll be funny to me to watch. It'd be very interesting, as Chuck would say, to watch for the rest of the season. Would that happen again around the league where players would
let me tell you this,
point
Chico.
to the sideline and say, man, he need to be in the game, pointing at Shador.
Let me tell you this, Chico.
I would love to see it.
As much as I would love to see that for the entertainment value, as much as it was entertaining when it happened, your opponent is going to never tell you something in your best interest. Let me hear me out. I'm not saying he was wrong because we're saying the same thing. He doing that to disrupt the team. Get that chump out of here, man. If y'all want to win, he doing it to get turmoil on the sideline. He doing it to get turmoil in the huddle. He doing it to sow seeds of discontent.
I'm with you.
Like it's psychological warfare when you say that. Now, the fact that he happens to be right, just like we're saying, is different. You know, you better believe that dude out there want to win the game. He don't want that dude to come in right now.
Right.
What he's trying to do is just
stir it up.
get in your head.
Yes.
Because you know, it happens more probably in basketball because it's 5-on-5 and you're right there inside 92 feet together. But if I can get y'all arguing,
that was my whole strategy, Dukes, back in the day. Put the circles in the chat right now. That was my whole strategy, playing against a guy like Marco Killingsworth and the Twins and the squad that they had #1 in the state. So I need to create some turmoil over here.
Dukes, do you ever see when I suggest something, Chico gets mad and then 30 seconds later agree with me?
I didn't get mad. What are you talking about?
Oh, yo, when I said, oh, man, your opponent ain't going to never tell you some of your best interest.
Just because I make the face, man. You know what?
And then 30 later, oh, I was the best at that. You remind me of, Chico?
Here we go.
You are Rick James being reminded of how he put his feet on Eddie Couch. And then one breath said, man, I would never do that, man. What kind of grown man put their feet on Eddie Couch? And then 5 seconds later, I put my feet in the couch.
Because he could afford another couch. Yeah, he Eddie Murphy. Darkness.
Chico just be wanting to fight me, dog. He ain't got nothing to do with right or wrong. He just want to fight.
Man, Chico, it's crazy. You brought up an important point, I thought, too, when you talked about chemistry. How important was chemistry when you wanted to catch balls?
Major. Footballs at that, Duke.
Oh, okay.
It was major. That, you know what? I would beg to say this right here, man. And shout out to my dog Roddy and Hack. I could, reference them because I seen it, right? Falcons Ring of Fame, honoree, Roddy White.
Mm-hmm.
I saw when he came in with Darryl Hackney from Doug High School. I saw when they got together and clicked like this. I saw how that translated to on the football field. You understand me? I saw that. And it really does. That got him into the league, no doubt.
No, for sure.
Yes, he was league worthy, but had he not had chemistry with the quarterback, who knows what would have happened?
Right.
All of that stuff got him to the league, and I saw with my own eyes, and I know how important that is. Same way when I went and played football after college, and I said, I got to get a connection with my quarterback. If I want to catch some passes, I got to get connected.
Chico,
so that's what I did overseas. Got to connect with my quarterback.
Don't sleep on this now. There's a third leg on that stool. Coaching matters. I mean, look, my homeboy from right here from the great state of Mississippi, Jerry Rice was going to be that dude, right? I mean, we can laugh about third leg on the stool.
I know.
I know you alternative.
I
know you alternative, but hear me out.
Right.
Yeah, we listened.
Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, and Bill Walsh made that happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Neely, where you going with that? I'm telling you where I'm going. I don't believe in Cleveland coach. You could go get LaJohntay West and bring him to the Browns. You go get Jimmy Horn Jr., bring him to the Browns. If that damn dude is on the sideline, I don't know.
Damn. I think that was shown with the 52 pass attempts. If you was going out there trying to protect your young quarterback, you're going to run the football, right?
Yeah, Quinshawn Judkins been going off, too.
Yeah, Pike Road, Alabama. Shout out to him. We'll talk about them later on in the show also. But, yeah, man, Cleveland Browns, get your
Power Powo. Look
yeah,
at
Cleveland Browns Get your mind right, man. Get your facts right. Get your things right, and find out what you're gonna do. And don't push your Deion Sanders out there if it's all messed up, But if you do put them out there, just know to be ready for things to be turned around. You feel me? And sometimes I don't think the Browns want that to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. It's like you ever see that dude who got the girl that everybody want the girl, but they be like they dog them, but then just always go beg them back and just do just enough to keep it. Like, bro, y'all, it's over, man. Just go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you just don't, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want nobody else to have it, man. Bro, back on, man.
Do the New Orleans Saints before Drew Brees? Do New Orleans Saints? I mean, we could talk about the bags on the heads in the stands and the ain'ts and all that. And I remember the Doomsday defense, Ricky Jackson and all them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about that era. I'm talking about historically. Mm-hmm. They didn't invest in winning because there was no profit in winning.
Explain that.
A lot of times we forget that these NFL teams that we are fans of, they are businesses for somebody else. And when you get down to, local sales taxes, agreements with state and local governments, sponsorships, you go all the way up to the league offers with revenue sharing, et cetera, et cetera. All 32 teams ain't trying to win a Super Bowl because it takes so much expenditure to compete for one that you'd be better off financially treading water middle of the pack or losing sometimes.
Damn.
Because the profit is great. Do just enough to keep your fans happy and engaged and believing. But hey, we can go get this guy right now, and it costs us this, or we can get this dude right here, and it costs us this, and we'll keep hope alive. Oh man, get that joke over there. We ain't.
But
because okay, Chico, from a football standpoint, I'm just here my capitalism conspiracy theory. You know when I put that hat on. Mm-hmm. You name me something the Browns have done in the past 10 years that looked like they were trying to win a Super Bowl. Compared to other teams.
Oh, you can pick a team. When they let Josh Gordon come back out that suspension that time and he went crazy. The whole thing I was I was glad about the Browns. That's it.
Damn, Cleveland.
I think they enjoy where they are, man.
Yeah.
That's sad, though. That's sad because you got a fan base that's gonna be there to support. The dog pound gonna be there to support. It's just that,
man.
That might be the bad news. That might be why they do it that way.
They pulling up
because our guys are coming anyway.
Well, what if all them people up there trauma bonding?
That's a real term, that Chico. Like that's Dukes. You only like, yes.
Man, their franchise could be. Hold on, y'all. We can go conspiracy now. Hold up. Think about this.
That Dukes.
All right, you draft somebody who can change the fortunes of your franchise and don't play them. A constant state of chaos. Create misery for people to come to the games and be miserable together with because misery loves what?
Company.
A
sellout crowd of miserable people.
Who's still eating hot dogs, still buying beer,
drinking
getting
coffee.
getting drunk, going to the bars, talking about it. They selling depression. They are selling depression.
Let me tell y'all something, man. You know what am I going to do, Unc, right now? I'm going against y'all right now.
Yeah, right? Ain't no doubt.
Let me say this. Y'all want to put y'all hats on? Put my lace front on. Psh.
This boy is off the chain. Hey, man.
Y'all like just set a record, man. I only think he's 20 minutes in. This man that said he got a lace. I'm gone. Yeah.
Hey,
let me get my Friday started. Let me get the drinking, man.
Let me ask you this question. Could the Browns be way smarter than any of us think? Could the Browns be playing chess and not checkers on us? Could the Browns be like, let them talk, let them wait? I know who my franchise quarterback is. He's sitting right back there. We got 2 first-round picks next year. I'm not going to put him out there right now this year because I know we trash. Dumps the juice. We're going to hold him from next year. We're going to hold this over to next year until we get more draft picks. We make a better move, get trades, get better players up here to go around him instead of putting him out there to get beat up. Could the Browns be that smart?
Absolutely. Again, pie chart, bar graph. Could that potentially be a measurable outcome? Sure can. But when I juxtapose that against their past, say, 20 years, if this has been their strategy, when has that strategy worked?
When did
I say,
Barry
I know what
come
we're
about?
going to do. We're going to get rid of Baker Mayfield, a Heisman Trophy winner, and we're going to get better.
Number one overall pick.
Like, when has their way worked?
Hey, boy, Dorkin is crazy. He said, "Nah, they play a tic-tac-toe using a Z." Hey, boy, you crazy. Hey, boy, you.
That's a good one.
Andrew
Dorkin,
Berry
you crazy,
became the
boy.
Cleveland Browns general manager and EVP of football operations January 28, 2020, when he was just 32 years old. So he's been there for a few years, you know. I think this year, though.
Who was the owner?
Yeah,
like who was the owner before that? Like, I understand ownership has changed. I get that.
Ownership
over the past 20 years has changed,
Okay.
or 30 years. But at some point, the owner's been like, these people work for somebody, man. And what did the owner himself say in one of the VIP tents? Yeah, I left Saturday, and when I came back there, Big Shadur, but I bet they wouldn't have.
Haslam Sports Group purchased the team in 2012, $987 million. All right, we'll keep an eye on that, of course, and we're waiting on Shadur to get up in the game. But I say, if y'all gonna keep losing, if y'all not gonna produce, you're not gonna have anybody around him. You know, shout out to the rookies that they did draft that's playing and paying dividends. But if y'all not gonna have anyone around him, I'm not opposed to seeing them sit until they improve the roster, especially if they're losing. That's what
they're gonna lose.
Yeah, that part.
They're gonna do that.
That part.
Man, free Myles Garrett while you at it. Free Myles Garrett, dog.
I hate that. Yo, let's go. Hold up.
Free Denzel Ward.
What do you do with your star players like that when you have such a young team and you have a guy who's right there at that hump to where, you know, he could be probably on a decline after two more years. He wants to go win while he's in his prime. Do you trade him, get as much value from the trade? Or what do you do?
I will say this. I'm not forget the Browns. I want to talk about from Miles' standpoint for a second.
All right.
Because we done all done it. We done all done it, Chico.
What's that?
You knew who the hell she was when you got back with her.
That's a fact.
Y'all took a little break. You talked your ish on the gram. She talked her ish on the gram. Y'all went radio silent for a minute. Next thing we know, we see y'all at Applebee's together.
That's a lot of millions of dollars, though.
But what I'm saying is, man, remember Miles said, I want out of here.
Yeah.
Remember Miles said, I'm gone.
And they came with that bag.
That bag. That thing. And you remember how good that thing is and all the stuff you could do with that thing. All right, we back together.
I see where you're
going.
And
then what she do 6 months later? Act just like she was acting before you left.
Damn.
Ain't trying to win.
Everybody plays the fool. Man.
No exception to the rule.
Hello. Hey.
He ain't lying.
Y'all ever played the fool in that manner before?
Hell yeah.
You played the fool like that, Chico?
I mean, listen, man. If anybody's dealt with,
don't say his name, Chico.
All right.
He's cold, bro.
Yeah, that's a point.
So that was think quick. He's cold, bro.
That's kind of like
quick thinking.
Hey, Deuce, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Purple Rain movie. Sometimes you can score one so good, man, it hurts your feeling.
Man.
When Mars Day asked Prince how's the family and got down the hallway and just regretted it, like, why I do that, man? I should.
Yeah.
Hey, Chico, my bad, dog. But you pause, you were so wide open for it, man. I just had to say that.
All right.
Cause you Chico, You yourself said, "Let me get my lace front."
Yeah, it was.
So
Yeah,
you just open the door, dog. My bad. Hey, my bad, dog.
Hey, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the morning run right here on the Pregame Network. If you haven't already, go on to mybookie.com where you can bet
Yeah.
with us.
MyBookieAG.ag.
Mybookie.ag. Oh,
Hey,
mybookie.ag.
and Chico,
Mybookie.ag. Mybookie.ag.
you got them ranked games. That photo I sent you.
Oh,
I guess I just be in the text group for nothing.
you do, but you got to realize that at that time when you texting, I'm doing ish.
Okay.
What?
Next
What?
time I put N-word, put this on the screen. Then
No,
you
got the same access I got behind the scenes now. You can add some stuff. You know that, right? You can add.
Can I take away some stuff?
Ranked games in week 8. You got Ole Miss at Georgia. You got
I can
Tennessee
call
at
them out,
Alabama.
Chico. I'm
You
trying to
got
let the people know
LSU
to
at
go to
Vanderbilt.
mybookie.ag, use the code TMR, because when you look at these games, these ranked opponents and these quality underdogs, there's some nice odds out there, Dukes.
Ooh, yeah,
What
it
odds are
is.
you guys
Yeah,
taking?
it
Let me
That's
is.
how
pull
I was
this up
trying
and
to
put
set
it
it
on the
up for
screen.
Chico.
Yeah.
Set it
King
up,
on,
Pete.
hey, put King
You
on the
got some
throne.
underdogs that can win this weekend. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the underdogs ran the table, Dukes.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's Georgia favorite.
I'm on my phone and set my laptop, so I
Now
can't.
Dukes will come on here and ask a question now that'll stop everybody. Dukes will ask a question.
Now, I think
look it up, Duke.
Ole Miss is 5.
Yeah. Hey man, look. Speaking of
Go
odds,
to your phone, Deuce, and look at that picture I sent you.
I'm about to do it right now. Put King on the throne comment on there. We gotta talk about that.
Oh snap. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Ole Miss coming in higher, but I don't know if I didn't look at the odds.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's hard to beat Georgia at home. Let me see. Hard to bet against Georgia at home, I mean.
No exception.
There's some nice ones though, man. Tennessee, Bama.
Yeah. Utah, BYU.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a huge game also. Which one catches your eye the most right here?
Because of what we do and what we cover, of course, I'm gonna sit down and watch the Utah BYU game because we saw what opportunities were there when Colorado played BYU, and we go to Utah next week. But I'm looking at that Ole Miss, Georgia, and Tennessee, Alabama, man, and I think Vanderbilt has proved they're not a fluke.
Yeah, shout out to Vanderbilt and everything they're doing, man.
Notre Dame SC doesn't really have my interest that much, but that Ole Miss, Georgia, because a lot of these, man, they're going to be changes in the top 25 next week.
Yeah. Definitely. Lane Kiffin versus Kirby Smart. Then Tennessee with
Kirby, that wasn't
Hood.
a timeout, Smart.
Man.
Yeah.
I was clapping.
Round
I
of
just clapped
applause.
like this.
Yeah.
I just clapped like this.
Hey, they got Georgia by 7, dog.
Georgia by 7?
Yes.
Number 11, Tennessee.
See that?
At number 6,
MyBookie.ag.
Alabama.
I'm on my bookie right now.
You on my bookie?
Yeah, and it's easy to navigate on your phone too, man. Make sure y'all check that out.
MyBookie.ag. There's the information right at the bottom of the screen. Y'all use that code TMR.
Hey, Chico, go back to King on the Throne comment. Yeah, we got to talk about this.
King of the Throne comment.
That one was strong.
Let me see. Go ahead.
All right, so we was talking about playing the fool, and my man King on the Throne, man, he always has some crazy stuff to say, and really funny stuff to say too. He said, one time I met this chick who was already pregnant, and she convinced me to try for a baby. I knew that green-eyed white baby wasn't mine. Hey, man, so
unbelievable.
Look, King on the Throne, I gotta ask you this.
Damn. Ain't ish.
I don't know where to go with that King on the Throne.
I got no. We got to talk about this. Hey, put it back.
No, we gonna talk about it. I wish we could listen about it. Send that joker the link.
Yeah, hey, King on the Throne, what you gonna do? We gotta talk about this, bro. King on the Throne. Where you at right now?
You know what? That's crazy y'all said that because I was gonna do that. I mean, we talk about everything else for the last 30 minutes. I was gonna do that. What you doing?
Why every time we got a good idea, it was already in your head?
That's what good ideas live. Hell, I'm just telling you.
In your damn crazy ass head, under that lace front, and don't never come to fruition.
Oh, she had to be in like 1 month when we met. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't realized that, Duke? Yeah, she said. Oh,
that's what I was getting ready to ask. You kept taking the comment. I was trying to parse through it.
Oh, my bad. I had already comprehended that thing. You know what I mean?
That happened to you too, Chico? You seem versed on it.
No, it ain't happened to me. I did have one ask me, like we didn't even know each other for a long time. She just asked me something about she wanted to have a baby. Her clock is ticking, and would I be willing to sign a paper that that says I don't have to take care of the baby, I don't have to see the baby or nothing. She want to just have a baby. I'm like, hold up, what?
I had a stud ask me that.
Too thick.
Oh, not Chico go. Oh, now that crosses the line. Like at all the bullshit we go through with him, now he's reached his breaking point.
You got to be kidding me, dog.
Look, now he done tore his equipment up. Look at him. Now he can't even function.
No, hey, them studs try you, man. The crazy part is some of them be so fine up under them stud clothes. Man,
if Manny was here, he'd hit it. He ain't lying.
Hey, buddy, I'd be like, look, now you know, man, you could tell there's some in the WNBA, man. They be bad. Like it was a couple on the Auburn girls basketball team. We was in school. I was like, man, so I ain't gonna say her name, but if anybody went to Auburn or watched Auburn's women's basketball in the early 2000s, we had one. She was top 2 leading scorer, pretty as all get out.
And
man, her boyfriend was my homeboy, man. And shoot, man, the girl ended up, going to the other side or whatever, or changing her orientation. But her body never went away. So yeah, I guess she started taping them things down or something, man. But they were still there, man. I seen her at the club, at the spot, but I hold up. I said, now you got to, hey, you can't let all this, you just can't be in here being no gangster with all this with racks on racks. Like, what are we doing? And man, that's probably the last time I seen her smile like a girl. Cause every other time since then, man, she just be dapping me up like a brother. But it's all good, man. Shout out to her.
ML Duke, stud assassin.
Hey, what? Back in my day. In my day? What stop? So what? Hey, what you? So what? Hey, listen.
So what we doing? I tell you, I got another. So what we doing for you, man?
Yeah.
I gotta turn this thing back. I got another. So what we doing for you, man? Get the damn echo off, Chico.
That's Chico.
I know. He gonna act like talking about a stud try to holler at me as a crossing the line.
Oh,
he don't put on a damn lace front.
Oh, you smashed.
Why you saying like that, Chico?
He's mad. How we gonna talk about?
But again, he's saying it like it's a bad thing. We got locker room footage of him butt naked, everybody else dressed.
Never.
But I'm the issue.
Never.
Chico, I had to turn my head around. Got another
oh my God.
CO conspiracy.
Okay.
Peep game.
Game peep.
Soon as that Penn State job became available, barely announced. Y'all keep an eye on how many coaches start getting extensions right all of a sudden. Now y'all keep an eye on who all represents these same coaches in this environment.
Smart.
I'm not mad at it. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at it. Get yours. Get your paper up. But it's amazing how an agent of so many can make a call to the same school and be like, "Hey man, my guy happy, but they calling him. Y'all might want to lock him up a little longer." Pick up the next phone. Hey, he happy with y'all, but y'all might want to lock him up a little longer because Penn State calling.
There's a lot of openings out here.
Man, what's he there to get 8 years?
8 years, 11.6 a year.
Watch somebody else get one pretty soon. Either
Tell you
Rule in
something.
Nebraska finna get one or he leaving.
Tell you one thing.
Yeah, he one of the guys up next, I think, too.
The last thing a college football wants is for Jimmy Sexton to fill the first vacancy. If he gets the first vacancy, you in trouble. All the college football, everybody got to pay. It's just the truth. Everybody got to pay.
Because that domino falls, he got the next 12 dominoes.
I'm telling you.
Damn.
Yep.
Signetti, Indiana's coach, agreed to an 8-year, $92.8 million deal that will make him one of the highest paid coaches in college football.
Chico, while you got your Google engine up, type in head coaches represented by Sexton. Watch this.
Okay. Head coach is represented by Sexton?
Yeah, Sexton.
Get out of here.
A stud tried to holler at me, Chico. I know how to make a lead, man.
Good. He's a powerful sports agent who represents many high-profile college football head coaches, including timeout Kirby Smart, the one and only Nick Saban, Coach DeBoyer from Alabama, Steve Sarkisian from Texas.
Hold on, pause right there. You mean to tell me he represented who was leaving Alabama and who came in Alabama? Okay, keep going.
Easky. That boy got that big money, don't he? Goodness gracious. Yeah, man. That's the only guys they have on this list right here. Let me pull up another list. It's full of other guys. Let's see.
He represented like 12 in the top 20, so he got to be full.
Lane Kiffin. Goodness
Thank
gracious.
You don't think Penn State would be interested enough in Lane Kiffin that Lane Kiffin can get a bump to stay?
But why would he leave Ole Miss to go to a Penn State? Which one is a bigger, better program?
You're missing the point.
I understand, but go ahead.
Yeah, the point ain't about me leaving. The point is about let your sister come in here too. Or I might leave.
And that's when and as they said on Coming to America,
that's when the big bucks start
rolling.
Exactly. That's my point. You're not leaving. You just leverage it.
Right. It leverages everything.
So you telling me if Jimmy Sexton can't pick up the phone and call Ole Miss and say, "Man, Penn State called me, just want y'all to know." And then miraculous in the next 72 hours, a Kiffin can't get an extension because of that phone call that may or may not have happened.
Play Auburn like a field and got some money.
Big business.
You remember that?
Big business.
When they was acting like Lane Kiffin was going to Auburn. Yeah. Thank you, Ellen. That's my little 5-star right there, my little buddy, my little friend.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
5-star chick. Good. Okay.
All right. Look at these Big 12 ratings. Week 7 average ratings. Who's at the top? Them Buffaloes. What you think when y'all see a list like this, dog? Any surprises?
No, not here. I'm not like I was surprised you admitted to your lace front. Not those kind of surprises.
Well, you look at the top 3, they all been impacted by who?
Damn. The Buffs. That's crazy.
Well, last 3 weeks. That's the Buffs in the last 3 weeks. Iowa State and TCU.
Makes sense, Dukes. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Still must see TV if y'all didn't know. Colorado Buffaloes.
Absolutely.
And guess what happened this week with Coach Prime? He did something that you don't see happening in college football. And shout out to our dog, YM Bug. This is what Bug had to say about Coach Prime putting on the Prime portal, quote unquote, that people were talking about this week. Most coaches don't care or will carve out time to help kids who they know is planning to leave their program. This is a win for everybody. Speaking of the scrimmage that Coach Prime had yesterday, I would think that was posted on Well Off Media. What do y'all think about that, man? Coach Prime giving those guys who usually don't have a chance to play a lot a chance to scrimmage and put some film on tape, get some film so they can shop around as they go get in the portal.
I'm always amazed, Chico, when people notice something that Coach Prime has always done.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when he put the Instagram handles on the jerseys at Jackson State and went to Colorado and did it. Oh, look at this new thing.
It's a story.
No one has been so deft, DEFT, that means skilled, at portal management in college football than Coach Prime. When people attacked him for the way he flipped his first roster, to people attacking him the way after that first spring game people left, and what people would have seen then had they been looking and paying attention, he was playing people in that spring game that he knew were leaving.
That's right.
One thing about this head coach and Deion Sanders, it ain't a hater bone in his body.
Ain't
Like
no
he'll
hateration or
tell you, get
holleration.
yours. Like, get yours even if it's away from me. How can I help you be successful away from me? Like, if you want to depart, let's help you depart in the best way possible for you and what you're trying to accomplish. So if you need access to your practice tapes, man, I holler Campo and I get it for you. You didn't have enough game reps, so you need to see how people get down and practice, and I help you. Like, I want the best for you, including if your best is not with me.
Mm-hmm.
One of the key things that Jordan Seaton even said when he was making his selection about Colorado and the many others that were pursuing him, he said, when I sat down with Coach Prime, out of all the coaches I met with, he was the only one that told me what I needed to work on to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else told me how great it would be if they would have me with them. He told me, hey, man, no matter where you go, these are 3 things you need to do. Because if you're going to go pro, you got to do these 3 things. And I want you to know these 3 things, whether you come play for me or not, because it's in your best interest.
So that sounds like
So
a
if you
coach
go
that
choose
cares
such and
about.
so, take this note with you and work on these things.
Right.
It's the same thing with this portal process. Dog, you want to leave? Okay. How can we help you leave and be successful where you go? Let's get you some film.
Hey, man, I think that's huge for those players. As if, just like they said, just like YM Boog said, it's a win-win for everybody. I said that I did a reaction video to it also. I had to bring back the reactions. And I said the same thing. That's a win-win for everybody out there on the football field that's getting the chance to play. Whether you plan on staying or whether you plan on actually getting in the portal like Coach Prime said. This is a way that can help you out, and you can get game reps in the game type situation. Coach Prime brought out cheerleaders. He had referees, the whole 9. So y'all check out my reaction to this. I want to get Duke's thoughts on it also, though. Got to unmute that thing, Dukes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think it's a great idea from where a lot of colleges, there's a certain time where they'll cut off your practice film where you can't even get to it.
That's
and
a fact.
then if you get caught screen recording your practice film, it alerts the coaching staff. That's at a lot of coaches. I mean, that's at the majority of schools. So for Coach Prime to be in a point where he's like, look, we ain't trying to hide you. If you want to be here, we want people who want to be here, whether it's financially or not. We ain't trying to hide you. And I think that's man, I think that's just that's dope, man, to be honest. Because right now it's so many kids that is not playing, and the first thing they say when you're working with a athlete in the portal is, let me see the film. And if you're somewhere where you can't play and they force you into the portal, then they're gonna say, what? You ain't got no film.
Mm-hmm.
So that's and forgive the grammar on you ain't got no, but you ain't got no is real.
And listen, man, Coach Prime said he don't mind when people are not using the correct grammar and things of that nature. Everything is not all so politically correct these days. Speak how you speak. Yeah, he walking around with a shirt that say, "I ain't hard to find." My teacher used to tell me, "Ain't is not a word."
Man, I got a story. Okay, C Maven AI just mentioned Bayshul Tootin. Bayshul Tootin was at NC He wanted to go to Auburn so bad out of the transfer portal, was a huge fan. Our Auburn at the time had Tank Bigsby, and Jarquez Hunter was a freshman that year, I believe, that he got into the portal and went up a level. Tootin landed where he landed, I think VTech. He was committed to Boston College and ended up at VTech. Goes crazy. And for a full circle moment, he's drafted in the 4th round. He performed so well that the Jaguars ended up trading Tank Bigsby because of Bayshul Tootin arriving. And so that's just for anybody that says, man, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish, man. I appreciate you bringing that up, C. Maven AI. That's a true story. And you never know where you start. And just because, and that matter of fact, let's bring that back. A delay is not a denial. How about that?
That's right. Wait. I don't know why it broke up on my end. I'm not sure if it's broke up on everybody else end, but if it did, say it one more time for us, Dukes.
I said a delay is not a denial. Deacon Dukes. Well, you see, hey boy, you see how I almost got us a little Ursha board yesterday.
Almost.
Yeah.
You gotta
little Ursha board.
Put it out there again.
Boy, imagine if we had an Ursha board with Shasta, Dawn, Evil, and then one more. But everybody would come to church.
Lord have mercy. They coming for the wrong reasons, Duke.
Man, it come as you are, man, because you got to get them there to get them.
That's why you know Chico ain't familiar with church. Ain't no come for the wrong reason.
Damn
man, when you get there.
Hey, but y'all are showing that I am truly a nice, wholesome young fella in this world today. Dealing with y'all two brothers, y'all make me seem like I'm the angel of.
You the angel of what?
Something good.
Hold on. Let me get my lace front.
Those are jokes.
And now you want to be positioned for good.
Yeah, I'm not going to church for bad. I'll tell you that much. I know I'm one step. Hey, y'all in front of me when I'm gonna leave it alone. Chat, I'm gonna leave it alone. Chat.
Hey, Dub said you a wholesome young fella with a lace front.
Hey, I'll be a lace front, but I'm not going to church with that on my mind. All right.
Chico.
You're going to church with a lace front on your head, though.
I'm going to church to get the word and get up out of that thing. You feel me?
Got to give you a prayer cloth because you got a short skirt on the front pew.
But it's the crazy part. You won't go to church and be like, 'cause my mind ain't right.
You won't go to church and be like, 'cause my mind ain't right. What?
You repeated it.
I missed that.
You'll not go to church. You'll say, I ain't going to church unless I'm going for the right reasons. And then just don't go to church and be like, my mind ain't right.
No. Now you're making excuses not to go to church. That's not what I'm saying.
Last time you been to church.
I'm saying I'm not going for that reason. The last time I been to church, what does that matter?
Because he asked a question.
I played the fifth. No, I'm just playing. I went to church. I went to church last week to drop my cousin off, but I'm going this week too.
Pick him up.
Y'all so silly, man. I'm just joking, man.
Hey, I'm finna go, man. I see y'all, man.
You gonna leave?
Yeah.
Well, Bobby. Peace out, Dukes.
Dukes, I wish I could have said it before he left.
What you could have said.
Dukes has no adherence to the hours you're supposed to work. I wonder if he did that in corporate job. He just clock out when he was clock out.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be 8 hours. It's 7 hours, 20 minutes. And Duke say he ready to go. Duke leave. He just leave.
How about we put this in the chat then? We're gonna put a link in the chat if anybody else want to join.
And when he left, he took your volume, your sound. Now I gotta log out.
Lord have mercy. These ninjas crazy, man. All right, tell Dukes from now on, you can't just leave like that, dog, because you're messing up stuff. All right. How about that? Bam. We're going to put it in the chat right now. I'm going to put a link in the chat since I'm running ish around this bish. Put a link in the chat. We're looking for a third stooge. A third stooge to come on and join us. That Chico be lying for no reason. What lying about, Ken? We're going to get into this footage. That's what we're going to do. Unc, you back? There we go.
Yeah. Somehow when Dukes left, it kicked my sound off. I had to reload.
Messing up stuff as he walking out. Big Beats just entered the studio. Oh, now I hit that. Hey, I put it in the chat, and we got Big Beats coming on. Oh, now Big Beats.
Big Beats ain't finna do nothing. Big Beats ain't finna do a damn thing.
What up, baby?
What's happening with it, baby?
Where you at?
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm in the airport, man, in Orlando. waiting to go back to Nap Town.
How was that cruise, man? How was the cruise?
That mother was fire, man. It was fire, dog.
Big
It was
Beast,
fire. I would go into detail,
man.
but
I ain't never been on a cruise, man.
hey, this is my first one. This is my first one, man. We went on I make sure I booked the biggest ship, so I make sure I get the whole experience.
That's right.
And yeah, it was fire. I didn't know how it was fire. Now I ain't you gotta pick between a cruise and a resort all inclusive. I'm gonna pick the all inclusive resort. But
yeah,
this was definitely fun because you got a all inclusive resort. You know, you can drink and it's already paid for. Shit, on the cruise, you gonna have to pay an extra $500 if you want to get your drink on. You already paid y'all $2,000. But anyway,
you didn't try to I'm not gonna put you out there, but
nah,
you ain't try to sneak none in there.
It's my first cruise. I didn't know the lay of the land. But now that I know, I know.
Already. All right, real quick, what cruise was it that you went on? So I'll know later on.
Utopia, Royal Caribbean, Utopia of the Sea.
Out of what port? What port you leave
Port Carnival down here in not too far from Sanford, Florida.
Sanford,
yeah,
Florida.
man, it was fire, man.
That's what
Big Beast checking in
with
with us, man. Appreciate you watched the show from the ocean. You was in the chat from the ocean. You told wifey to chill out from the ocean. Now you're at the airport going back to the nap, and you don't hit the TV, man. We rock the Big Beats, man.
Man, hey, I rock with y'all, man. I'm runners for life, dog.
100. Hell, you part of the
and
crew,
we
man.
go by the runners. I'm gonna send y'all a beat, and I'm gonna have that in there. And we go by the runners.
You already know we're gonna feature it right here, man. Shout out to Big Beast Franklin, our in-house producer, super producer. Thank you, man. Once again, Nap Time representing.
My dog, love, man.
Already,
love.
Big Beast Franklin, check it in, baby.
Somebody else.
Who else? We had somebody else, but I think they jumped off, or either their camera wasn't on.
They got scared.
Shout out to Big Beast, man.
Shout out to Big Beast, man. I'm telling you, look, I'm breaking down to you now, Chico. Big Beast was on vacation with his wife and said, "No, I'm watching the morning run."
That's right. She ain't gonna stop that.
No.
Martin Weefall, I can't click on you. It says you need to connect your mic and cam before I can add you to the stream. Before we do that, though, let's go to some flashback video that Dukes and Unc had a problem with earlier today.
I had no problem with it. I just had questions.
Okay, what's your question then, Unc? I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna pause it.
Everybody else dry.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. How about that? Now, what's your issue?
Let it run. No. No.
Unc's so crazy, dog.
Hey, man, you look like it could have been the third member of Harlem Heat, man. I see them traps.
Them traps was trapping, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna rewind it and play it, man. I just found this. First of all, I found this on my post from years ago, and I was like, man, how did I find this footage? So I still have the videotapes. So what I did was I found a recorder that it goes into. I put it on TV screen. I watched it and I recorded it with my phone. I couldn't believe I had it. So this is from UAB locker room after workouts, 2003, 4, or 5, one of those years up in there. I think it's 3 because some of my teammates still there. But here we go.
Big Spook, Big Wolf, T.A., D. Taylor back there. Look at Big Spook talking. What you talking about? Oh my gosh, that guy there is huge. Let me rewind that. Look at your boy. Your boy looks like a Hulkamaniac out here. Damn.
That was young Chico right there, ready to slap him or grab something. You know what I'm talking about? So what's your issue with that, Unc? What you said about that?
None, brother.
Oh, it changed now. Ooh, he put them guns out. It changed. His whole attitude changed, y'all.
Brother, because you edited what we want to talk about.
I ain't edited nothing. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to leave it at that. Y'all see them traps trapping? Your boy used to be huge. I used to be bouncing guys in the locker room. That's why everybody got out of the way as I walked through right there. Watch how King Kong walked through. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a blessed day. This has been the morning run. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment, all the other good stuff. I'm gonna leave it at that. Chico was a problem back in the day. You better tell somebody.
Yeah,
that know something.
Because he ain't said that one about the look fella crying 30 years later about you locking me in a locker and taking advantage of me. No,
That's what you went there and found. And taking advantage. Everybody said about those taking advantage.
That dude say he's still going to counseling because you locked him.
I could believe that. I could believe that, dog. I don't know if I remember that. I don't remember that. But I could imagine that. Put it like that. That I did something like that. That's a damn
Chico, I had a similar situation.
Oh Lord. Oh no, Louisiana Glenn.
What's up, baby?
What's happening?
Well, Glenn.
Chilling.
What's going on with you? What you got going on back there?
Man, just chilling. Just got off. Just chilling.
Yes, indeed.
I get off in time. I get off in time to sit back, wait for the show, and then I go to bed after that.
That's right. Man, we appreciate it, man. Let me see that hat you got on right there you wearing today. See you buffs, baby. See you buffs.
That was the work hat last night.
Hey, let me ask you this, Louisiana Glenn, before we get up out of here. You were at the NIL mixer. You had some of your flavors out there. Talk about how that mixer went. And what
Man, it was pretty like. It was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Get a chance to interact with everybody. And plus, like I say, I'm looking for an NIL deal too. I like knives and cast iron skillets. So you know what I'm saying? Met the people from State Farm. That was pretty cool. And potentially have some clients from that point. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I would like to do the food for that all the time.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, networking and
yes,
showing
sir.
the product that you have, your talent that you have, and then connecting with the people that's around, business-wise and stuff. Like Louisiana Glenn said, man, he want NIL deals too. Knives, cutting boards, aprons.
Oh, and that'll be soon. That'll be soon. I'm working on some new merch, cutting boards, coasters, and bottle openers. So all wood.
That's right.
And let me know when you get back. When you have some time, let's set up a cooking show. Let's get this thing done. Man, I was just about to mention I get back Tuesday from my bye week, and then I'm there the rest of the season because I don't think I'm gonna travel out on the second bye week. So we got about 5 weeks or more that we're gonna knock out us a couple episodes. What I'm gonna do, Glenn, is sharpen the fork. I'm gonna get with I know you got your traveling rig, but I'm gonna see about the hotel kitchen and also the school kitchen. See can we film something in one of those. Gotcha. All good. Hey, like I told you, stay ready. Yeah,
that's right.
Stay ready. Shark with the fork. Louisiana Glenn in the field. Bout it.
That's right. Hey, real quick. Hey, he's from Louisiana. You got the Cash Money No Limit coming up. The verses on the 25th, not too far from now. Who you got in that verses? Break it down for us, Louisiana native.
On that one, all I could do is do like they do on Drinks Champs. Oh, I love it. When you can't pick one for you, both. Take a shot.
Appreciate you, Louisiana Glenn.
I sent you mine though. I'm a no limit. That hootie hoo. That one right there. That's one of them classics.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. I can't
wait.
Man. Appreciate you, Louisiana Glenn. We're gonna get up out of here.
Already. Anytime, man. Love y'all, bro.
Yes, sir. Love you too, man. Hey, thank y'all for coming out once again. This is the morning run. We're at the top of the hour. Uncle Neely, you want to leave them with something before we get up out of here? I thought if I could, but I ain't got one. All right. Thank y'all for coming out once again. That's Uncle Neely being Uncle Neely. I'm the BiggDogg Chico Cleasy, the one and only. Shout out to C. Maven, man. He shot out that 100th episode. The economic starting line. The Pregame Network just proved Black media can be authentic and scalable. Next stop, turning culture into capital. But hey, man, look, let me tell you something, man. C. Maven, you true, man. Amen. You have a good weekend too, Keisha. All the runners out there, y'all get ready because Uncle Chico live on Sunday night. We got a special because it was y'all answering the questions this time. And of course, Monday morning, the morning run will be back in effect. Make sure you go to BiggDogg Chico Network, subscribe there, turn your notification bells on in case he do a pop off or jump off, shaking that thing in the locker room this weekend.
No Bucks game to cover. We got a bye week, but plenty of college football taking place. Me and Chico will see you Sunday night. The triumvirate of Dukes, Chico, and Neely. See y'all Monday morning. Y'all have a great, safe weekend.
People say AI Chico. That's a daggone shame. Well, hey, guess that's a compliment. Yeah, leave it at that. Thank you, Unc. Thank y'all for coming out. This has been another great show. The Morning Run. We'll see you guys next week. Let's go.